And Gorgonzola is the name of a cheese. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
You get no context for what I just said.
Cheese whiz, mister.
Cheese whiz.
What the hell?
Hello, Bear. Hello, Christy. Also, hello,
That's the
Kira, but Kira's
contact.
here as well.
Yeah. Hi, hello.
Always say hi to Kira.
No, you don't need to. But hi, Bear. Hi, Christy. Hi, Chris. Hi, everybody. Yeah.
Hi, Bear. Hi, Christy.
Oh, welcome to a new year. Swoomsh. It is a new year. According to one calendar, anyway. Oh, hang on. Whoops.
Past, presents, and futures.
There you go.
Yes.
Your guys' voice wasn't on this scene, so the last 10 seconds nobody heard. Apologies about that. People said hello,
Wow.
fairy.
Professional.
So professional.
Wow.
This is I'm
Wow.
using the scene in OBS that is usually just me playing games, so it doesn't have Discord. in it.
Wow.
Repeat everything we said.
We've been saying hi to everybody for like the past 10 minutes. Wow.
It was only 10 seconds. It was only when I
Again.
transitioned to tracks. Also, the
Sure.
overlay thing.
Hi, Bear. Hi, Christy. Hi, Fairy. Hello.
I did not think about this at all.
What do you mean? It's fine. You're so professional. You've been doing
You
this
are
for years.
professional.
Is that the
Yeah,
one?
you've
There
been
we
doing
are.
this for so long.
There we are. Profesh is fine.
It's been like 5
There we go
years.
then.
No, 6 years. I forgot
Been
it's
70
2025
years.
now.
Finish crocheting a capybara. That sounds amazing.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice.
I'm sorry, Fairy. Dong. Ghost of New Year's present is here. Hi, Doc.
Hi, Dark. Hello.
My present.
Hello.
Hello.
Hell
Hello.
Hello.
yeah.
Yeah, back on this one. It's 21st of February was the last time we loaded this, so let's go. See if they've changed anything. Ho ho! We're in. I can't remember how to play the game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Talk
I
amongst
forgot
yourselves
about
while I
that,
remember how to
Fairy.
control stuff.
Yeah. Aww.
Yeah, Fairy,
How many
not
years
Christy.
is it gonna take
Christy's
to
someone
finish
different.
this?
So many Christies. Sorry, what was that?
So many
How-
New Years.
How many years is this going to take to finish?
Finish? Oh, we won't finish.
It will
27.
not be finished. You're assuming it's going to be finished?
This is the
No.
Undead Berg. Up there will be the
No.
parish. We've got Firelink Shrine to make over here somewhere.
Once Chris finishes this, he instantly dies. So therefore,
Yeah.
I have
Sure.
accomplished my goal. Wow, first stream of the year and we're talking about my inevitable demise. That's a good start. Bodes well.
But also, you're not allowed to die.
Also, you're not allowed to die. Kira said so.
No, so you're not
Yeah.
allowed to finish this.
I remember that pact I made with the tax demon that I can't die.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Not
You
allowed.
know.
No.
You know you're not allowed to die, Chris. Silly.
Yeah. Indeed.
So yeah, new year. Old year is done. Discuss.
It is, yes.
No.
No, it's not done, or no discuss.
Yes. No, I'm kidding.
What do you want us to discuss about the past year, Chris? You're gonna have to be...
What things from the past year do you think were a good time? What did you do that you thought was like, oh yeah, that was nice?
I finally finished a game for once. Actually,
Hell yeah.
Hell
Congratulations.
Excellent. Well done. Love
yeah.
it.
You did it.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. We did everything we could in Valheim so far.
We did. Yeah.
That was the thing that happened.
We defeated all the bosses, including the one that took 7 hours.
It did take a while, didn't it?
Next is the
I
deep
forgot
rock.
about that boss.
Yeah, then we get to go to the cold. And I'm gonna redo the world.
Again.
Redo the world again.
Yeah,
You're finally not burnt out.
because
Yay.
they're gonna add like new stuff and everything. I'm
Mm.
like, oh, I'm just gonna make the new thing and not have it massive. And I actually looked at Viking stuff, so I'm gonna make a Viking fort, but a proper one, which is circular
Nice.
and has
Sitting-
some stuff in the middle.
Look, Olive.
I successfully got everyone into the God of War fandom.
That is true. You did do that.
We all had drama.
I
So much.
I
We're
was
all much
already
sadder than we
there,
were
but I
before.
didn't know as much as I know now. But I was already a fan. But now I am feeling all the emotions.
Yay.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah.
Like I said, as someone who was familiar with the original games when they first came out, it's just wild to me
Big agree.
where
Yeah.
the series has gone.
Yeah, I do remember the original games, and I remember watching my brother play them as they were each coming out, and yeah,
Yeah.
I can't believe that they went from that to the Norse games, and yeah, holy crap, what a see that's character growth. Goddamn.
Oh, right, yeah, that might be might be a good idea. If people want to introduce themselves to people who don't know who peoples are, because
Okay. Oh yeah, no
I'm
worries.
rude and I took people's names off the overlay thing. Oh, and I'm falling off a cliff.
It's okay.
Bye.
It's okay.
This is fine.
Okay, I'll go first introducing myself. Hi,
So track this. It's the track.
I'm Chibi, aka Cheap, and I love bullying people.
Yes. No, they're also the one who have been playing God of War on Chibi Nether on Thursdays, Chibi Nether days. And yes. Hi. I am Kiro. I'm also in chats because
Kira
I
knows
just-
all the voice actors.
it's easy. Not
And
all of
everything
them,
else.
Just many. Just many. No. And I
No,
like
all
to
of
play
them.
multiplayer video games and sometimes draw. Not all. Lies. Shush.
This is different.
Mm,
Dark, introduce yourself.
Under
No.
That's
the
Dark.
goblin avatar is
I am Dark. I am ornery. I'm a
that's fair.
GM.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
stream
like-
anymore. I haven't got anything to do. I just give people money to like.
You are so freaking generous. You
Very
really don't
generous.
need to. And also, yeah, you have a lot of fun games. You're a good GM, and
Heath. Dark is the one running the
yeah,
Grim Hollow game.
yeah, and he's also one of the mods for Cresp, and
Heath.
you'll see him in chat as Dark Sun Rebel.
Dark
you know,
is
he's the
single-handedly
goblin
keeping
guy.
the commissions alive.
True, this is very true. Yeah.
That's my goal of this year is to try and get
Dark
commissions from
is-
someone other than Dark.
If you've seen
Exactly,
that-
man.
Very grateful, but it's an
If you-
unsustainable business model.
If you have seen that good gif of Fry from Futurama going, "Shut up and take my money," that's Dark.
Yeah. I mean, in this year, Bear is also going to benefit.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
More
Bear, join the group.
Yeah,
They're a bear in the
That's
fishery.
hilarious.
I am preparing for the Grim Hollow thing properly.
Oh,
It-
fuck
it-
yeah.
It's gonna be a year in advance. It's gonna tickle. I mean, we really all of the lodge folk. I think need to be redone because Chief's gonna look at them and be like, every time.
Yeah, pretty
Fair.
much.
Okay.
This is very much a situation of no fear. Dark has commissioned
One
at least
fear.
3 different artists for a year for a project a year in advance. One fear.
When did we? I mean, all the Grim Hollow stuff looking is like near the beginning of last year.
Yeah, true.
It's been a while.
I was looking at that of like, oh, when did I last do the other drawings of Grim Hollow? And was like, I thought it was years ago. And now I saw the date and it was like 2023, and was like, oh wow, I
have
improved a lot in one year.
improved a lot in a short time.
Yes, you have indeed. Jeez, I'm Jeeb, I'm imagining your paintings right now, and holy shit. I just want to lay down and just, yeah, what a level up. And even beyond that, you keep leveling up. You keep getting stronger. Don't stop. Keep going.
Yeah, but then the other lodge member is a right horrible person, which lets me fun to show people.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. And the last person to call, the one under me in order is Ragdoll Witchy.
Yes,
Was also
I'm
frequently
Bragdoll.
in chat.
I'm also here. I'm not a digital artist. I do fiber art. I am currently, as in currently, it is in my hands because I've been working on it off and on all break, figuring out how knitting works. I am, however, the second mathematician in the group, so if Cresp and I go off on a tangent that nobody understands, sorry.
No sorries necessary. We understand. It's okay. You do what you gotta do. And also, yeah, and for what it's worth, I do like your digital art as well. But yeah, I love fiber arts.
I think did I just
Oh.
Dark? What did you do?
What? Dark, what are you doing?
Oh no, sorry, wrong person. This time it's Ragdoll.
Oh yeah, Ragdoll. What?
Oh, did that finally get delivered?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I guess I
do
had
that.
that set for today.
Sorry, I saw an email coming from Steam saying someone had gifted me something. I immediately
Aw.
assumed it was Dark.
Same. Thank you, Ragdoll. This is very kind. Thank you.
Thanks, Ragdoll.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Spirit Fair.
Yeah. Is that revenge for Cheap making us cry?
I think so. I feel that's revenge.
I think Miss still hasn't finished that because it's
Because
Yeah.
it's sad? Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, that's fair. That's definitely fair.
More emotions.
All the emotions, yeah. And I got Crime O'Clock, which is a hidden objects investigation and exploration game that I've been interested in.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I got the gift of them changing this game so all of the buildings are now colourless.
Nice.
That was supposed to deliver at earlier today, but you know, whatever.
Appreciated.
Or maybe it did.
You know.
And it's only because we just recently checked the email, or I don't know. I only recently opened up my laptop, so maybe that's why I got
Oh,
it.
I
now.
mean, yes, there is that, Kira.
Yeah.
You did just wake up like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. So I could have gotten it early, and I just didn't notice. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes, now we have even more emotions to tack onto the emotions.
Yeah. All
More
the emotions.
Hey kid, I heard you like emotions.
Mm. It's just drown in all the emotions.
I'd say I don't, but I have been listening to Epic the Musical on
I was
repeat for
gonna
like a
mention
week now.
Epic. Yeah. If you don't want emotions, then don't listen to Epic. Don't listen to Hades Town. Don't listen to
Turns
many
out, Greek
musicals.
tragedies really sad.
Yeah,
Really, really
who would
sad
have
and
thought, really?
really, and also really, really good.
Personally, I think it's false advertisement. These weren't supposed to be sad.
Definitely not tragedies. Yep. Now, so I do want to play Hades as well. All of the Greek stuff there. And I have it for
Hey,
Switch.
you're not
So
allowed to give me things, Ragdoll.
Oh, that one finally came
too
through.
bad. Excellent. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Got him.
Damn, I'm not even like started.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Hades has me excited because they're still working on Hades 2
That is
video
very
game.
exciting. Yeah.
I thought that it was like, oh, they're almost done. They mainly just need to finish up assets, and then they went, hey, you know how this is Hades 2 and there's like twice as much Hades? Now there's 3 times as much Hades, and it's like,
Oh,
you
hell yeah.
mad. What the hell is going on
Consider
here?
more
Very
Hades.
exciting. All the Hades.
All the Hades.
Yes. That's awesome.
Also, I think
I-
I've shown a picture of Dionysus in this game because it
Yes.
was in the Discord because it was just
Yes, you have.
It's so good.
it was
so
just
good.
beautiful. And it's like, yeah, that's
perfect. Yeah.
there. Yeah, that's Dionysus.
I
That
I-
sure is Dionysus in all his
Glory?
glory.
yeah, damn right. Yep. Also, in general, I just love all of the character design and art in those games. It's so good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a great job. I just found it very because like there were so far with the early access there were some gods that weren't present and some of them was just kind of like okay, understandable. Ares and Athena probably aren't here because they're dealing with the like there's like some war thing going on that's really important, so they're probably on the front lines dealing with stuff like that. Fine, that's fine. And I just didn't even really think about Dionysus not being around because there were some other gods that had shown up with designs. And then they introduced Dionysus again, and it's like, I see. I see. I would ask you to put on some pants, sir, but I don't think you're going to listen.
Absolutely not.
He doesn't know.
Oh yeah, no. No, he
There
has
is that
no
too.
pants. None at all.
This man is here for shenanigans.
Mhm.
Sort of what happens when you're the god of wine and madness.
Mhm.
That's Sheogorath, right?
That's madness and cheese.
Oh, cheese, yeah.
I mean, cheese and wine go together, so maybe Dionysus
They
also has
do.
cheese in there.
They do indeed. Yeah.
I don't know if there's another Greek god that's more associated with cheese.
Very specific thing.
Yeah. Cool.
It's funny.
There actually is apparently there's a god of shepherds, a Greek god of shepherds and cheese making, beekeeping, honey, and
Yeah.
honey mead and stuff. Aristeus.
Mm.
Neat.
Yeah, I did not know that. I had to look it up. That's cool.
I mean, like, when it comes to Greek mythology, there's a whole bunch of like minor gods of this, that, and the other thing. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
pretty much everyone
all.
knows the like big Olympian pantheon and some of the other big names related to those stories, but like.
Yeah, but also like basically every town has like a god attached to it, so.
Mm-hmm.
Never really. I mean, it also depends on what you're starting to count as gods. Nymphs and dryads and all that. Like,
yeah.
most of them are technically considered deities of some kind. It gets fuzzy.
Yeah, they're just not as big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
So
like you got
Christ.
various
Oh.
minor gods and nymphs and whatnot that are associated with water, but when you think of god of the sea, it's like that's Poseidon. There might be others floating around who do like little things, but like Poseidon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All big ones.
Yeah.
Kingdom Come Deliverance is free on Steam.
Yes, I was going to say that. Currently free on Epic. Kingdom Come Deliverance, which is a...
Yeah.
I miss.
Chris, you should play that.
I have too many games to play on stream.
Just for one stream.
One stream.
Because I want to see how you cope.
I have not heard of this game. I'm looking it up right now.
Timies.
It's a real good game, but takes a lot of locking in.
Is it a Souls-like?
No,
Souls-likes wish they were that hardcore.
it's a first person
Oh joy.
like action RPG, but it's more trying to be realistic. I think the idea. So it's quite, it's the opposite of God of War's combat, which is a flurry of everything happening at once. This in that game, I think it's like you need to deliver
like
every
Skyward
swing.
Sword. Yeah.
Happy
Yeah.
New Year,
Okay. Yeah.
Happy New
Yeah.
Year, miss. Hope you're having a
Happy
lovely
New
New
Year.
Year.
Annie.
Happy Hootenanny, one and all.
Yeah.
Actual Hootenanny this
You
time.
need to deliver it soon. Strikes.
Ah, yay, those jokes.
Okay, yeah, this is making me think of Skyward Sword a little bit, with how particular you need to be about your attacks.
It's all about swing direction and stuff.
Yeah, Skyward Sword's like that too.
That
And that was
sounds
not a good
like
thing.
it's marketing itself to a very specific kind of gamer.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's marketing itself to the people who like what is it? Banner and Sword?
Chivalry? That was a thing.
That's one of them. I'm trying to think. Mountain Blade, that's the thing. Because it has that exact sort of combat assault. So
Very sick. No.
No.
Can't complain. You absolutely can.
Yeah, always complain.
only complain.
No.
Look at
I mean,
ladder.
you can't do anything about it, but you're welcome to complain.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad you are comfy and cozy. Sorry you're feeling sick. I hope you feel better soon. And yeah, absolutely complain if you want to. You need to.
I received a gift from Ragdoll, which...
Hey!
Thanks, Steve.
Everyone's getting gifts.
Now everyone in the call, let's come through.
That's just the
Heck
theme
yeah.
on the stream.
Yeah, medicine's good. It's not.
Well, okay. Thank you very much, Ragdoll. Is everybody prepared to get angry at a tree?
I am. I have been waiting for this. Spider warning, by the way. If it's what I'm thinking of, is it Ori and the Will o' the Wisp?
Yes.
Immediately. Everyone
very
remembers
excited.
the 3.
I love that game, despite the giant spider in it. Fuck that spider. But yeah. God, it's a very fun game. Not gonna lie. I hope you enjoy it. It's very good. I wonder what it could be. Yeah. And yes, that image of Oops flipping off the tree lives in my
Yeah.
brain.
That I might just use that as the hex for the
that fucking tree.
for the stream.
Hell yeah, excellent. Yeah.
Bell. Hmm.
Yeah.
There, using it. I should explain what I'm doing for people who don't know what I'm doing. This is a tradition. I am playing treks where I talk about the year, which we've done a lot so far. And I'm rebuilding as an approximation the Undead Berg from Dark Souls in treks, because the idea is very silly. And I'm now currently doing the bridge that connects the Berg to the parish. So Souls jar.
Yeah, I didn't do the actual Souls jar. That's fine. I just did the emote. But yeah, I was wondering if you were still basing it off of that area in Dark Souls. And
Because I have no
looks good so
imagination.
far.
So, Chris, what are your plans for the new year?
Doing things and having fun.
How many
with
OCs
friends.
are you gonna create?
None.
Good.
Okay, so I have a technicality already. It's the 1st of January. I have a technicality, which is that I just before the stream, I designed a character, but it was a character that was planned for something that's coming up soon that I already had. I just hadn't drawn them yet. And as I was drawing them, I was thinking, bugger, have I lost already?
Sure.
So no, they existed
No,
in
I
writing
think-
before.
Okay.
I think that can count. I think that counts. I think it's okay. You haven't broken your promise yet. Not that you actually made a promise. The others bullied you into it.
No, he did that to himself.
Okay, sure. I believe you.
Did you see this man on stream the other day? He does these things to himself all the time. You don't make him.
After all, Jade was correct on all counts. Yes. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, you did that to yourself, Chris. Absolutely. Yeah.
I am innocent of all crimes.
Doubt.
Speaking of doubt, do intend to play more Phoenix Wright this year. Been a while since the first one, but that's definitely on the docket.
Yeah.
Games to play.
Hell yeah. More
And
Phoenix.
now, I think, except for the Leighton one, which God knows that's going to be a pain in the half to get onto any other system because of how many different companies are involved there. I think all of the Phoenix Wright games are now on Steam.
Ooh,
I think so. Yeah.
they're releasing them faster than I can play them, or more accurately, voice them.
Yeah. It's very good. Your voice acting.
Because the original trilogy and then the Apollo Justice's trilogy are up, and the prequel ? 2 games.
Yeah,
The ones that have
great
Sherlock
Ace
Holmes in
Attorney,
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Great Ace Attorneys are on there, and then
And now
I
the Miles.
believe somewhere like the last half of last year, the ones where that star Miles Edgeworth as the main character got released on Steam, which
Yeah.
was
Which is a
exciting
first
when that was announced because
for-
like only one of them had been released in English before this, so it's like,
Yeah.
yay.
People have been waiting a long time and hoping for this. Yeah. Yeah. Very exciting. And
so
also,
I think that's all of them save for the Leighton game, which
and
Nintendo's got their fingers in that one, so that's probably stuck.
yeah.
Okay,
Hello again, Christy.
we don't have the opportunity to put down rats here. So what's the closest thing to a rat?
What do you got?
Chickens, cats, whales, bears, elephant, rabbit, zebra,
mean,
monkey.
Probably a cat or a fox.
rabbit,
or
technically, they're both rodents, but also.
rabbit.
Good
too,
enough.
Yeah.
The evil poisonous rabbits that live here.
Yeah. Look at the bones.
So evil.
God,
and
it's got
poisonous.
claws like a. It's got teeth like a.
It's just all like the fucking Monty Python. Right?
Exactly. That's what I thought. Yeah. Yep. Run away.
Or I don't even know if anyone else here has even read those. The Banicula.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, the Banicula books. Yeah. Those gave me nightmares as a child. My mom read
Which
them
is
to
funny
me
because
and
I
my
think in
brother.
the original Banicula, the joke is that it's like actually it's not. We've just got some very imaginative folks who are like seeing things that aren't there, and then later on they just made some books where it's like, and actually no, it's a vampire.
Yeah, it's a vampire rabbit. Because why not?
Heard of them, but never read them.
Yeah.
It just made me think of Botanicula game. Hello again, Christy. Not
Oh,
fairy,
yeah,
Christy.
Banicula. Yeah. It's Banicula. It's like
Like bunny,
Bunny
but
Dracula.
oh, I was
something like
thinking
yeah,
of
Bunny Dracula is what
I was
it
thinking
is,
of
yeah.
Bunny Caligula for some reason, which is a very different tone.
No, it's yeah, Bunny. It's a vampire rabbit. Yeah. Like I said, my mother read it to me and my brother when we were children. And I don't remember a lot of it. I just remember that it did freak me out because back then and still today, I really love rabbits. And yeah. Right. Yeah.
Firework.
That I didn't know that happened.
Oh, neat.
I was just
Yeah,
putting down
that's cool.
boxes for decoration. Now they're gone. Okay, right. Well, they're not
Okay.
decoration. Got it.
Those, yeah, no, those were definitely fireworks. Those boxes are gone.
Festive jack-o'-lanterns it is.
Heck yeah. Perfect.
It's gonna be a campfire up here.
Also, funnily, there were not many fireworks over here last night, and I was very confused for a while until I realized that it was raining heavily all night. So there might be fireworks tonight instead. No.
Saved from the
Yeah,
fireworks
usually,
on account of rain.
Yes, exactly. There's usually quite a bit. I usually don't get to see them because the area around my house is foliage heavy, usually. And I just don't have good view of any fireworks. So, but we'll see this year. We'll see. But yeah, it was very quiet and I was very confused for a while.
Yeah, a lot of New Year's celebrations here got called off because of bad weather.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was a thing. Ooh, vampire bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Banicula. Yeah.
Passed a law saying that only on the 31st and
Yeah.
1st is it legal to light fireworks. Ooh. I would say that's a good idea, but I've heard cheap stories about the Netherlands. So.
Also, funny you mention that as well because, like I said, fireworks happen frequently over here on New Year's and 4th of July and et cetera, et cetera. They're illegal in my state. They should not be happening. And yet, yep.
Yeah, Christy, technically, that's the case in the Netherlands as well. There's been fireworks. I mean, I guess now I have to say last year, fireworks were set off whole fucking year. And yeah. I think about like 19 cities and like towns and such in the Netherlands um had like a not really a law, but like a you can't fire fireworks off in the city as a rule. And God, there's never we again broke the record on how many fireworks have been bought by the Netherlands. I think the best attitude towards fireworks that I've seen displayed in newspapers was someone just fully admitting that, like, oh yeah, my place has like a thing of like, oh, you can't fire fireworks here. So I'm going to go like to the next city over where I can set off all my fireworks.
Yeah.
No problem.
I- Yeah, I think that's kind of what happens over here. Like, I'm actually gonna look it up now. I can't remember if it's the purchasing of fireworks that's illegal here, or if it's setting them off, or both. I'm pretty certain it's purchasing is illegal, at least. But hey, we're neighboring a state very close where it's not illegal. So yeah, a lot of people go
Yeah,
across state borders to
I
buy
mean they
fireworks.
already do it
Well,
here
yeah.
now, because fireworks are more legal in Germany and Belgium,
Mhm.
respectively.
Yeah.
They're often heavier duty fireworks and cheaper and easier to get.
So what you're saying is this is Oobs' fault.
Yeah, this is all Oops' fault, is what I'm
Okay.
saying. No, I'm not saying that.
We shall confiscate their
never
waffles
mind.
forthwith.
Don't do that. That's a crime. But yeah, apparently, because Germany uh because Germany did a thing this year of like trying to be like stricter at the borders against like illegal immigrants, supposedly. Um, what they have confiscated most is fireworks that were going from the Germanys to the Netherlands.
The Germany's plural.
Yeah, the Germanys.
Look, when translating Nederland into the Netherlands, it's natural just to do that for every country.
Yeah, exactly.
The Englands, the Germanys, the Frances. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
Frenches.
Germany
French-
used
I
to
was
be a
gonna say
whole
the
bunch
Frenches,
of
yeah.
smaller places, so historically, the Germany's is not wrong.
No, and also. I mean, to be fair, that's for like every country if you go by technically.
Yeah, the word technically when it comes to countries is
It's almost like the concept of countries is entirely made up, but you know. Use fireworks is illegal for everyone in Massachusetts except for licensed
Yeah, I just
professionals.
checked. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I doubt that with how frequently I hear it in my like neighborhood area and stuff. I doubt that those people are licensed professionals. I don't know. Maybe some of them. Probably not all though. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, yeah. I just checked and there is indeed, like, we spent a record amount of money on fireworks. This year it was 118 million euros.
Wow.
that's a lot of euros.
That's yeah, quite a bit. Oof.
a lot of money to spend on something that is literally just going to destroy itself.
Yeah. But it's pretty when it's right.
Because people
Everybody-
really take joy in blowing things up.
This is true.
And
Sad but true.
that's not a joke. That's usually the reason they give. Because they fucking love seeing things blow up.
Yeah.
And fireworks is the way to do that semi-legally.
Yeah. Yeah. I that was one of the reasons why I like to watch Mythbusters. It does look cool.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I like it more when the professionals are doing it. And everybody's safe.
Bear's got food, everyone.
Food is
Important.
good. Excellent. Yeah, that's fair, Christy. Yeah, no, that's totally fair.
I mean, I do like fireworks, but mostly the pretty kind. Not
Yeah, I
the very loud
Warzone kind. Yeah.
bomb
I-
kind.
Yeah, I like a professional show. Really pretty. Yeah. Oh hell yeah, miss. Yeah. Love them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mythbusters is good.
Yeah, I'm like both fire and explosives are things where it's like maybe you shouldn't be messing with that if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And by maybe I mean you definitely should not be messing with that if you don't know what you're doing.
I mean, the problem is that people usually think they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yes, that is
and
very...
people are stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. And they do not know what they're doing. They think they do. They don't. And that truly is a big problem. Yep. And I always think of fantasy novel whenever I think of people. It's Wizard's First Rule, which is by David Hayter in the first book of the Sword of Truth series, and each book centers around like a quote unquote wizard rule or whatever. And the first one is people are stupid. Just yeah. And this is
I remember reading some of those
true
books.
fact.
I think I stopped around the one where it started with a fairly graphic description of a lady witch getting her intestines just like ripped out of her torso.
Lovely.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, those books were very graphic. I do not recommend them if you're squeamish at all. Yeah.
And I just sort of put that down, and when I'm going to go back to reading about my unicorns in space.
Yeah, no, hell yeah, excellent. Yeah. Yeah, no.
Oh, dear, Christy.
Something stupid. He has also done. Yeah. We didn't do it right. Like, yeah. Oh hell yeah, sure, miss. Share the event.
Yes.
Are you still doing
please.
that, miss?
Please share whatever you feel you need to share to lighten the load.
Have you considered
Please.
like putting your friend in a
Miss.
mental hospital?
Miss, let's
Have you
MSTP
considered
this
just not reading the book anymore?
shit.
Like
Let's
turn it into
Mystery
Kindling or
Science-
something. I don't care.
Have you considered
Science
not
Theory
taking
3000
recommendations from that friend in particular?
Miss, I do have some recommendations, and don't worry, it's not Mars on Book of the Fallen or anything like that. If you want recommendations, I'm looking. What?
Okay.
I was
tonal whiplash in one paragraph.
for the sake of stream, I was gonna read this out, but I think it's better off if I don't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read it out.
There's multiple. I have many questions, and I don't want any of them answered. This is one of those things where okay, so there's a TV show called Phineas and Ferb where there was one time I walked into a friend's house and like their niece had been sitting in front of the TV watching Phineas and Ferb, and there was something wildly strange happening because it was the end of the episode, and it's like, if we had been here like 30 minutes ago, this would have all made sense. I don't think if I read the stuff before this would have made any sense.
It's like I thought like, okay, I don't need the full context. I kind of get it, like with like just the first 2 bits, and then like the third bit got there, and it was like, why is that the thing? Why are we focusing on that? They're 18. That makes it worse.
That does make it
That
worse.
explains some things, but also it makes this all stupider.
It does make it stupider.
Yeah, read. Hey, Miss, New Year. Don't read. Not only just read more books.
Don't read.
Read good books. Read good books.
New Year's resolution:
Also,
don't read.
Yeah, fair. Sorry, Fairy.
Sorry.
Like, read books, but don't read books that are recommended by this friend, because this is 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Is this gonna work?
And
when is this set?
See if that works.
In the time of the
it should
bomb.
work. Yeah, it should work. That was
Whatever that
the
means.
snippet that Miss shared for us.
If you're watching the VOD,
yeah,
it won't
like
work,
Miss
but-
said, apparently was originally a Hermione fic, which is like, yeah.
I mean, like, the thing that has me a little confused is
the thing.
like, okay, there are some badly written fan fictions out there. It's fine.
Yes.
It's a hobby.
Yes.
Like,
Sure.
you are allowed to write things that suck, especially if you are just doing it as a hobby with other people who enjoy things. Even if you're an adult and not a cringy teen, it's fine. I'm sitting here and wondering who looked at this fanfic and thought, yeah, this could be publishable, because, like, even in the context of fanfic, like, this isn't good.
Yeah.
Like, this just isn't good.
War between gods.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, like I've said in Discord,
Yeah.
I
No,
can't
that
think of a
doesn't-
single
that does not
situation.
answer my question. That raises more questions.
I can't think of a single situation where someone took a fanfic that they wrote, filed off the serial numbers, renamed people, and published it, and it was like good. Either the work is like mid at best, sometimes terrible, like this is, and a lot of the time it's one of those things like, this author is a terrible human being.
Yeah.
Like, I can think of a couple of situations where someone who has admitted that it's like, yeah, I write fanfic, what of it, and also has published original works, but those are always separate works. Like, I don't remember what it's called in the UK, but in the United States, it's called, the series is called Her Majesty's Dragon. It's dragons in the Napoleonic Wars type thing.
Yeah, Naomi Novik. Yeah,
that's a summary.
Yeah, she writes Thorkey
she's a
fiction.
fanfic writer. Yeah, and she's a
fanfic writer. She's actually one of the folks who set up and designed AO3 originally.
Yeah, she's one of the founders of AO3. Yeah, Astolat is Naomi Novik. Yeah, and her writing is both fanfic and the actual stories, the original novels that she's written. Fantastic. Yeah. And I know of a couple other authors who have both written fanfic and original novels, and in general they're great. Yeah. And there are legitimately many excellent fanfics out there. And I can see someone writing an original story that used to be their fanfic, just like filing off the serial numbers, like you mentioned, filing off like the names and stuff, and it actually being really good.
Yeah, I can't think of any situation where that's actually happened. Because every situation I can think of where it's actually happened, it's just been like
it's been trash. It's just the writer is not good. No.
Like, it doesn't surprise me that people like the book, because like things can be popular and still be bad.
Like Twilight.
Like, yeah,
Yes.
like exactly like
Exactly,
Twilight. Like
yep.
I'm not afraid to admit it. I read a whole lot of vampire and vampire romance fiction as a teenager. I ate that shit up.
Hell yeah.
I didn't get through
as well.
chapter 1 of the first Twilight book because I started reading it and I went, this protagonist annoys the crap out of me.
Yeah,
I'm going to go do something else with my time.
I couldn't get into Twilight either. I read Interview with the Vampire. I read several other vampire novels. Could not do Twilight. Nope, absolutely not.
No, Interview with a Vampire is so good. It's just also like it's also like terrible because everyone in the book is terrible.
Because
the books are good, the characters are horrid.
The books are good. The characters are horrible. Yeah.
It's very much this is a trash fire. Everyone here is a trash fire, except for like a couple of people, but even they sort of fall into the trash fire, because what else are you going to do when you're stuck with the trash fire?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that the one Oops likes?
Christy as well, yeah. Probably the recent show, Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah. It looked recent anyway. I keep seeing it on Tumblr.
I haven't
seen the movie.
I've seen
there was
movie
a
as well.
movie adaptation, and now they're doing a TV show adaptation.
Now they're doing a TV.
Which has some changes in it.
Yes, it does indeed.
Which is fine. I'm.
And same Christy regarding Supernatural, and also just cringe crap as well in general, and that does include books as well. But and one of them is actually a series that Oops has read as well, and I understand their pain about it, which was Symphony of the Ages by Elizabeth Hayden. Oh my god, that was garbage. And there's also, I mean, Chief knows this, but I love the characters, but Bulgarian, Malaron, and pretty much anything by David and Lee Eddings is a hot mess. Yeah. And I understand your pain, Chief. You understand my pain.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, there's, I don't know. I can like excuse like cringy story stuff if it's like at least well written. Because I've been listening to a lot of Lovecraft recently. Very, very festive time frame. He's a very good writer. It's just that once you sit there, stop and like think about what he's actually describing, because like he's very good at like making it where it's like, oh yeah, you can tell that these people who are writing about these events are like horrified by these happenings. But once you like just sit back and think about what's going on, you're just kind of like, hey Howard, why are you afraid of fish and why are you blowing them up with dynamite?
Yeah.
I still think back to that description that I gave everyone of the creature as given from an ancient civilization that had like the head of a crocodile and the hands of a dog and also the hands of a cat, but also the head of a penguin and the body of a crocodile that looked like a dog that was the size of a cat. And it was just the description was just so all over the place, and I tried to draw it and it failed.
Hey Howard, can we ask that?
Yeah. Hey Howard.
It's a good quote.
I like that. I do like it. It's a very good quote.
Well, because like I said, when you're reading it, you're just kind of like, you can feel, you can tell that it's like, yes, these people are like horrified and this is filling them with dread and whatnot, and then you sit back and you're just kind of like, it's a fish.
It's a fish.
Man's wigging out about a fish.
Evil.
Hey Howard, that's a fish. Do you know what a fish is?
Yeah.
I don't think he did. I don't think he left his house much.
No.
No.
No. No.
It seems to be the recurring theme.
Yeah.
So yeah, very, very good writer, very good writing. And then you sit back and you're like, it's an evil D10. It's an evil percentile dice. Like,
Yeah.
It's evil. What's wrong with that?
It's
been-
just
we've
been
evil.
traumatized by cubes.
I mean, he also has been traumatized by cubes, but it's funny because the last one, like one of the last ones I listened to, Into the Mountains of Madness, I think, something like that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
At the start of it, it's like, oh, we've gone into these things that are like, they're mountains, but they're cubes. So it's like, oh, it's actually a civilization. It's like, oh, the Mountains of Madness, horrifying. Actually, we've sort of ruined the idea of this being horrifying by being able to describe exactly what these people's civilization was like, because somehow we understood all of this from a bunch of paintings, despite the fact that the two people looking at these paintings are a geologist and a graduate student. And like not artists or historians, so it's like, what? So it's like, oh well, but these people are afraid of like another mountain range just beyond that's even more horrifying, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
sir, I know
I'm
the
gonna
Rockies
need-
are tall,
I'm gonna need you to put the
but they're
typewriter
not
away.
that scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like I said, like the writing is very good. Like it builds on this horror stuff with it, and it's like the writing's great. It's just when you step back and think about what he's describing, it's like Sir's afraid of a mountain. Dude's freaking out about a fish.
Oh,
Also,
yeah,
there's a
absolutely,
lot of
Harry, yeah.
there's a lot of degeneracy theory in his work, which, like, okay, I know
Yeah.
that was sort of one of the things at the time that was big in scientific circles. Fine, I will excuse it, but also it's just kind of like, this is getting a little silly. The whole
Yeah.
family went to live in the ground and became weird moles. It's like, okay. And now we're gonna blow them up with dynamite, okay?
I thought you were gonna say that these people just went and lived underground and turned into moles. Mood.
Mode.
Or goals, or...
Yeah.
Well, they became
Yeah,
like
that's what I
cannibalistic
mean.
mole people, so like not really mood, but also it's like
Well,
again the
only-
solution of we've found these mole people living under the ground that come up when lightning strikes and like eat people and then also eat each other is to blow them up with dynamite. It's like, okay.
Real mood.
Oh, he wasn't
Mood
American. He was embracing the culture.
Yes.
If you do not understand something, blow it up. If you do understand something, blow it up.
Sadly, no. Was it the rich? I hope it was. That they were cannibalizing.
Not exactly, but it was a rich family that like became really insular
Oh, I remember that one.
and then just like disappeared. So they're eating each other, so I guess sort of it's whenever, like, even in the stories where it's like talking about cosmic horrors, there's a lot of stuff in his books where it's just kind of like we're talking about like the horror is we're degenerating, and usually there's incest involved. So it's like they've been inbreeding too much, so now they've degraded, etc., etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like I said, writing wise, it's like, this is horrifying, and then you sit back and think about it, and you go, this is stupid.
Yeah.
But he's not the only one where that happens with. That also happens with some of Stephen King's works, which I think is why Stephen King's works don't always translate well to visual medium. Because Stephen King is also very good about writing things where you're just kind of like in the moment going, oh, this is horrifying. And then you think about it and you go, it's a hedge.
Yeah. Yeah. Very true, yeah.
Evil beyond comprehension. The hedge.
Oh, that's
Your
fun.
shrubbery!
Yeah.
To be fair, when I think of a shrubbery, I think of Monty Python, and that is often beyond comprehension.
Yeah, but that's for a different reason.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Deliberately so, but...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've seen that before. Christy. I think Oops also said they played it.
Tiny Glade,
Oh.
I will take notes.
Tiny bird, yeah.
That's
Oh, you
neat.
shared it. Thank you.
Yay. It's the one. I think it's the one where if there's little sheep on your ground and you build on there, they will get like. They will fly up in the air and get a little parachute to go down.
No,
Aw, I love
that's very
that.
cute.
I think that's the one.
Yeah, it's a cozy little game.
That sounds wonderful.
And if you put down water, the sheep will get a little like swimming ring and stuff like that. The sheep will always be safe.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, it has a free demo. Nice.
Even better. Yeah. For the fairies' sake, Christy, the other Christy, shared the Steam page of Tiny Glade with us, so we could see what that game, what they mentioned is.
And we'll copy it into the chat.
Yeah.
There we go. I've sufficiently replaced the Hellkite Drake from Dark Souls with 4 hot air balloons.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes.
I think that's reasonable.
That's
It's
very
totally
reasonable.
reasonable. Yes. And I love it. Yeah, very pretty.
So pretty. People are gonna make him pretty things. I'm not,
Yeah.
as you can tell.
That is a lie, and you know it. Or I say it is anyway. I think you make pretty things all the time.
Well, no.
Mm.
No. Have we talked
Adult
about...
summer.
No. Yeah, Bear agrees.
One of the things I did want to do, that I probably will put to the side because there's 700 other things I want to do, was sort of a bit like this. Oh, it could have been a blimp. I'm adding
You
a
can
blimp.
still change it.
There's a blimp.
Hell yeah, do it.
And I think this now
Yeah.
has a feature, which is why all the buildings are different. Where I can change the colours of things.
Ooh,
Oh, very exciting.
very exciting indeed.
Yes, which had an idea, which was when I played Katamari Damacy. One of the whoops, I deleted the blimp. One of the best things about that game was you would just turn a corner and there would just be something weird happening. There would just be somebody like a builder with a jackhammer drilling into a cake. And you're like, this might as well be happening. There might be a cat handcuffed to a fence with a policeman standing next to it. There might be
Why
a
not?
concert being put on by those little monkey toys with cymbals. Just all the stuff. And a little... that was just delightful to me. And I love the idea of just having a bunch of random things and then making little scenes out of them. So that was going to be a little project. Just like every day, make a little low poly thing.
Yeah.
And then just make a little scene with the ones that I've made. Just a stupid
I like
vignette. But that takes time.
It does take time.
But I thought I'd share the idea in case anyone else wants to learn Blender or something. That'd be a fun fun way of doing it.
I am an artist. Opens Blender. Yeah. I like the idea a lot. I probably won't be able to do it myself, but I do like it.
Nonsense.
Hmm.
Nova was very pretty. Doubt.
Yeah, no, Nova is indeed very pretty. Yes. I agree. No doubts. I agree. And there they are. And so is December, and yeah. Let me just learn Blender real quick, yeah.
I recommend. It's way easier than it used to be. Recommend learning Blender.
I have not opened Blender in several months.
That's the Blender way.
I've tried, and then I looked at it and went, no.
Yeah.
This looks
Had
horrible.
war flashbacks.
It's the Blender way.
So I have never actually made something in Blender. I've only
There's also the Blender
fumbled.
way. I love watching you learn from your mistakes, Chris, and that you're trying to like make sure there's plenty of room for the tracks and stuff, and because you've learned that like if there's even a little bit of a pixel of something blocking on a track, the train's gonna stop.
Yeah. Trying my hardest.
Yeah, I love it. It's great. I love watching you build this.
This whatever it is.
It's great.
And that annoys me. Hang on, if something annoys me, I can fix it.
True. Very true.
You have the power.
I have
You
the
do.
power. The power of grey block.
Mm-hmm.
Look at those blocks.
They are
Great.
blocks.
They do be blocking.
Mm-hmm.
They do be blocking.
And they'll block all over you.
Should probably get rid of this, huh?
Listen. I'm not sorry.
You shouldn't be.
Good.
So, Jeeb, what are you doing next year? This year?
Uh,
No, actually, what are you doing next year?
what am I doing next year?
Yeah, what are you doing next year? Skip this one. What are you doing next year?
2026.
Jesus.
How do you see yourself in 3 years' time?
Oh no, not a job interview.
No, help.
You don't need to answer this, Chief. You don't need to. It's okay.
Plead the fifth.
Yeah.
What is the time where you think you've shown your skills in a work environment?
when I made a commission for you.
Mhm.
Name a time where you think you represented your team in as a true team player.
True team player.
Yes.
Yes, can you give an example of a time where you're faced with a problem and you solved it in an efficient manner? I
No.
hate interview questions with every fiber of my being.
When you brought it around so that our characters in the Borderlands RPG didn't die or crash and burn immediately when we fucked up royally with the Sonic guy.
Jindosh, yeah.
Names. Jindosh. Jindosh, yes.
We didn't mess that up.
I think there are still going to be consequences for that. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, no, I fully am expecting there to be consequences from that. Yeah. And we still may crash and burn and die because of it.
What do you mean? What could possibly happen?
So much could happen. I'm not even gonna say. I'm not even gonna give you ideas because you know already. But so much can happen.
Oh, he's a loser. He's not going to do anything.
Sure.
I'm glad everybody knows exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry. But that was an example
Of being
Chief
a great team player.
Exactly, yes. You didn't kill us immediately, or you didn't say like, no. Have him go like, no, I'm not gonna fucking help you. Get out. He just said, yeah, we'll see. Get out.
Ice cream.
I mean, it's still up in the air whether he will help us. I personally don't think he's gonna help us in the end.
I think he's going to pretend to help us and then screw us over. That's...
Yeah.
But I personally believe we're going to be backstabbed. But is it really a backstab if you're expecting it?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
It depends on whether your character is expecting it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm low-key expecting it. Yeah, no. Phelan is fully prepared for them to try to contact Jindosh at the right time and for everything to go wrong in some way. Yeah, they're expecting that.
You
So, yeah.
all your friends draw mugs to learn to draw the tins. That's team player energy.
Yeah.
Is that what being a team player means?
Yes.
Get everyone to draw fan art of my character.
That's being a team player.
That's showing initiative.
Yeah.
Yes.
Initiated.
Yeah.
Initiative.
Get out of your stream.
Yeah. No.
Tell your future employer.
Yeah.
I don't think I will, because then I have to explain who
Sure.
Moggs is.
Yeah.
But to be fair, having like hobbies and stuff is a good thing in a job interview because it shows
Yes.
you have things
True.
you want to spend money on. Therefore, you're more likely to like care about getting paid and coming in and doing the job.
That's fair, but also I don't think me showing a picture of Moggs is gonna help anything.
You have no idea what the interviewer is into.
That's also fair. That art of Moggs, no.
So anyway, I think you passed.
Yeah.
Flying colors.
I got the job.
Perfect. You got
Oh no,
the
there was
job.
no job.
Oh. Boo.
But you passed.
But you did pass. You start tomorrow. But there's no job.
I start tomorrow with the job that I didn't get, but also I got.
No, you got it. It just doesn't exist.
You get to experience what October feels.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Your job is you want the new October? The webcomic starts on Monday.
You still get paid if the job doesn't exist? Well, it relies on Chris paying me, I think. So that's not gonna happen.
No, that's not gonna happen.
You're a spy.
You're a
Ooh, I'm a
spy.
spy.
Oh, hell yeah. Excellent.
I'm a spy at October.
Yeah.
On that, you're making me think of like
Corporate spy.
I was gonna say like a corporate espionage story in October and Co. And they're trying to get information out of October.
Yeah.
Just...
Would that go in October Noir? Is Cheeb in October Noir?
I can put Cheeb in October Noir.
Oh, yeah.
Just go up to October and go, so what do you do here? And October's just like, oh, thank God, finally someone else who doesn't know.
I'm not alone.
It's been 3 years and I still don't know what I'm doing here. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do this year. I mean,
Fair. Yeah.
What would you like to do?
go on a trip
Yeah.
Whence?
and see friends.
Friends?
But we'll see.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Because seeing friends is good.
Friends, yeah. That sounds good.
But yeah, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And do some art stuff. Probably.
Such
yeah.
as?
Still have some Fatal Flaw animatics to finish. So, might do that.
Heck indeed.
I will not stream because I don't want to do that to you guys' ears, but oh boy, do I want to. I really do want to.
Oh boy.
Fatal Flaw in the Max. Hell yes.
Get
Hello.
more lore.
Get those
Yeah.
blowballs going. Rev them up.
Yeah. I love them.
I do not know how much free time I'm going to have to do fun
Yes.
things because I have made some decisions in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully rewarding
For those
ones.
in the chat who are not aware, at some point last summer, I lost my goddamn mind and signed up to start a PhD program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck. You got this.
You got this.
And
Yeah,
one of the
take care of
requirements of the PhD program is I need to do the equivalent of 18 credit hours in 1 year. And I decided, you know what, let's just get that out of the way first so I don't have to worry about it. So I'm taking 6 hours worth of classes while teaching 12.
Jesus Christ.
But once I have more free time again, I think I'm comfortable enough with like the basic idea of knitting in a straight line. I'm going to try and knit into a sock.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Love that.
I also need to figure out how to switch between yarn colors while knitting. So those are
Oh yeah, that's tricky. Yeah.
the 2 skills I need to work on next. Because I can knit and purl. I can sort of cast off and I can sort of cast on. A little shakier on that because I've done it less, because you only really do that at the start and the end. Next step is sock shape. I need to figure out how to make a sock.
Yeah. Also, yeah, like Bear said, you're amazing, Ragdoll. Yeah.
Yes, indeed, can confirm.
I want to go to Denmark, Chrissy. I do. And I want to go to the Netherlands. I want to see friends. I want to go to England and Scotland and I want to go to all the places someday.
You're used to a lot of
I need
snow
to
where
see
you
if
are,
my
Kiro.
passport needs to get updated. I think
You
my
should all-
passport probably needs to be updated.
Mine probably has to be updated as well. You know.
Daydreaming about having friends come to Denmark and show you all the things. It's not possible at the moment because your boss is all around so much. It'd be fun.
Yay!
But
Someday,
you see, the thing is, Christy, though, in a group that has so many indecisive people, and I'm mostly talking about Chris and me here, not so many, but at least some indecisive people. We need someone to boss us around.
I was gonna say,
It's
Miss,
just a fact.
Miss
Yeah,
will confirm.
Miss apparently was super helpful during your trip last year. Yeah, and bossing you all around to do stuff.
We're talking about how indecisive we are as a group. And it's nice to have somebody who actually knows what they want to do. And the confidence to do it. Awful.
I'll say no, Chris. No, don't come over here. No.
Perfect.
Yeah. And heck yeah. Yes, the group needs a parent. Absolutely. Yes.
That or a manager.
Yeah.
A middle manager? Was reading more of the trash book.
I think you should apologize to yourself for reading more of the trash book. Of course it's still trash.
Why would it not still be trash?
I mean, if it was trash 5 minutes ago, it's probably not going to change since then.
Yeah. How much more of the book do you need to get through?
I can definitely think of books where, like, the first book is crap, but the writer has gotten better. Like, if the book starts as trash, it's probably going to continue to be trash.
This is true, yeah. And I have also, for what it's worth, like, this isn't the book or story or anything that I'm talking about, but there have been times where I was reading a book or watching a show or something, and there was a character that was introduced who is an awful character, and I hated them for much of the book and series and such. And then eventually they get like a point of view. There's a story comes out where you can actually read things from their point of view, and oh no, they suddenly become one of my favorite characters. And like, this is exactly what happened with Jaime Lannister in A Song of Ice and Fire. It's like, I hated him for the first 2 books, and then the 3rd book he got his own point of view chapters, and it's just like, it was actually really good to see his point of view, and he's one of my favorite characters now. Just like, but then also we know how much I love trash characters in general, so that probably doesn't count. But yeah, and that's also kind of like how I felt with like Owen Harper and Torchwood. I did not like him originally. By the end, and also in like the tie-in novels and stuff, I absolutely loved it. Like, his point of view was one of my favorites to read, and by the end of the show, easily one of the best characters ever. I adore Owen so much, but like the first few episodes, hated him. Bunny, yeah. But yeah, if it starts, but that's just characters, and I love trash characters, but the trash books and stuff, yeah, no, that's probably gonna stay trash all through, possibly.
I mean, if you want to continue through to Spork It, that's your prerogative.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Spork It?
But there's nothing that says you have to read a bad book.
Yeah, true.
Spork It?
Spork! Basically, you pick it apart line by line and make fun of how stupid it is.
I have also not heard of this turn of phrase for it, but I like it. I think of it as well, I mean, it's because of Mystery Science Theater. I think of it as of just MST3K, whatever it is. Just make fun of it, share the pain, and just tear it apart. Yes, spork it. Yeah, tear it apart. And yes, so many bunnies. This is exactly what bunnies do. Yes.
Yeah, you know that room with 3 rats that I said, what should I do instead of rats? Yeah, it's now become a massive scaffolding complex covered in bunnies.
Oh, the bunnies.
Good.
Why tracks?
Because it's tracks and you're doing dork tales.
Yeah.
Dorktales.
Yeah.
That's another thing I want to do, though. I want, this year, more variety morning streams, including, but not limited to, some music stuff, so maybe rescoring some cutscenes like I did with Dark Souls 1. Do that live, see how that goes. And also a bunch of other stuff as well. Yeah, that's what the Dork Tales. That's where that came from. A misread post-it note.
Oh, what
There
I
was it.
do want to do this year is do kind of art collab thingies again.
Collabs.
Yeah.
Someone doing line art and then the other person coloring
I
it.
want to.
Oh yeah.
I want to finish the one that you gave me. Yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah, and I want to do more.
Because I think it's fun. And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
get to do fun stuff with friends. And make art.
Collabs.
Yeah.
I want to draw more Friends OCs. It's the thing I want to do. I know I'm halfway through a challenge of doing that exact thing, but
Mhm. Do more.
Precious mugs for who?
All of us.
For all.
Everybody.
Forwards, not towards anyone. Forwards.
Right.
Dorktales. Ooh.
Yeah.
Definitely not
looking
change
for
drawing
stuff.
styles.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever floats
Oh
your
yeah.
boat.
Yeah. We know exactly what you're talking about. Fairy. Yeah.
But yeah, just do some funky art projects with people.
I'd like that. Yeah.
Get in some silly shenanigans and such.
Yeah.
What?
that sounds
Shenanigans?
Yes,
fun. More
shenanigans. You heard
shenanigans.
me right. This year will be the year of shenaniganry. I have hereby declared it.
No
What if
other year
Jeeves-
before this has been shenaniganry. Only this year. All
If-
the shenanigans.
Yeah.
All shenanigans all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
The year of Shannon Gary. No, you know what I mean, miss.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder.
Little offensive.
Of course, I always bring my gavel with.
I wonder if Hazel can say it.
Shenaniganry.
Shenaniganry, no.
Oh, nice. Well done,
A
Hazel.
mild
Of
stutter,
course,
but
she can say that and not regular words.
yeah, of
Not
course.
cutscene. It's not
Cushion.
playthrough. Draw through.
I draw through fair enough.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Draw
pretty sure I
through.
just invented that. But
Not
playthrough is a nerd.
unironically.
Unironically.
Unironically. Yeah.
Cushions play thruff
Not
unironically.
sewer or squirrel. No.
Yeah, those ones always kind of confuse me, because, like, at least with cutscene and playthrough, you can sort of make the argument of, like, well, the individual parts
Yeah.
are regular words you'd find in the dictionary, but
Yeah.
sticking them together is a little more specific, so might be confused about that. But the others are like, no, that's just a word in the dictionary, like squirrel. Squirrel's just a word, and it's been a word.
Sewer is a word.
Phew.
Sewer.
Phew.
I think at this point yeet is in the dictionary.
Yeet.
Yeah, and but you can't do that. It's Utah. Yeah.
Yeet.
We need to form an ever-growing sentence that uses all of these words.
Also, yeah. Yeah.
Skirrel.
Skirrel.
Good.
Skirrel.
Oh, look, there's a natural. We'll get to that. I usually have to put in the number for that one.
We'll get to that. Well, that's basically what the stream is, isn't it?
Yeah.
2025, we'll get to that.
Yep. The Hazel Dictionary, yeah. Yeah, I can understand that, yeah.
If you can understand English, it's hard to just pronounce it as like rough or tough instead of through, but squirrel and stuff. I mean, playthrough I still don't understand because it seems like she sort of got rough out of it by splitting it into rough and playth, which is not a word, but the words play and through are both words. So
yeah.
Yeah, like I said, that's the main thing I figured with that one, because like play and through are separate words, but
Playth.
but like playthrough is a less like we all recognize it because we're gamers, TM.
Yeah.
But like that's not a word that like pops up in just general talking with people.
It's had a visceral reaction to gamers, TM.
That's fair. Gamer's not derogatory.
I also have a visceral reaction to my reflection.
That's fair. Mood.
Shut up.
Armadillo.
Armadillo.
Okay.
Is this the way to Armadillo?
And it is also funny, like
we all recognize it because we're gay.
Yeah. But like also like shine with 3 eyes. how she decides to throw in Roman numeral 2 or something into right in the middle of it, because of course that's what we meant. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's funny how she does that sometimes.
And much better relationship with your own reflection since you removed your bathroom mirror.
That's
Good?
You're smart, Christy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very smart.
Sometimes mirrors are the enemy. And you should not.
They are indeed. Absolutely.
I agree.
Big agree as well.
Why are they the enemy?
Because I don't like looking at myself.
Yeah, basically.
I don't like how I look. It's especially in mirrors. I just don't like looking at myself.
KA with Macron, KA with Macron P.
Nope, that didn't work.
What was
dear.
that? What happened?
Oh dear.
Kashin cushions.
Kashin cushions. KA with Macron, KA with Macron P. Didn't even try with the O.
Oh wow.
Oh, poor
wow.
Al.
Damn. Oh, that's more than any probably any language with kanji. I mean, that's gonna, like Japanese or anything, because she doesn't even try with those. Oh wow, I love it. Yeah, that's going back to what an earlier thing that was mentioned is that's one of the things I want to do in the New Year's is finish my collab that I haven't finished yet with Chief. And yeah, I like the idea of doing more stuff like that as well.
Hell yeah.
I do want to finish it and draw more. That's something I want to do this year.
Yee. Now, as things currently stand, if I drive on a train up this, I will go up a corkscrew and then just fly off into the ether. I should probably do something about that.
You need to though. Doesn't sound so bad. Yeah. What
You
if
should,
I want
you
to
should
drive off
definitely
into
put
the ether?
some of the speed ups on it. Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah.
You should make
Haven't
a
you ever played
replica.
Roller Coaster Tycoon? Don't you know you're supposed to have the train crash and burn?
This roller coaster is crazy. There are turns out, a lot of spiral staircases in Dark Souls.
Yes.
Yeah. True.
You wait till we get to Anor Londo in
They're harder
Oh
to
god.
2079.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I've messed something up somewhere.
Perpetual mood.
But yeah, mode. So good
I
luck.
think I've dropped a stitch somewhere, and I'm not so good at picking them back up yet.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
More crochet. That's on my list of things to do next year.
More crochet.
More crochet.
More crochet.
Heck
You finally
yeah.
gonna crochet that sphere?
Yes, I have a sphere color now.
Yay.
Which feel?
The good one.
Okay, good.
The
Crochet.
round
The one I was
boy.
looking for.
Oh, that's
Feel.
weird.
Not
Trademark,
the
not
Julia
Steel
Sketchy
Terramar.
Feel Up. Feel. Okay, good.
So that's a weird thing. Ferial just typed crochet into Hazel, and she pronounced it crochet. That's weird.
And that doesn't sound right.
No.
Think it's crotchet.
Yeah, no, it doesn't sound right, but that does remind me of this word as well. So let's try this one.
Depot.
Depot. It worked.
Depot.
Depot.
Okay, interesting. You say depot.
I'd say depot. So.
Yeah, that's fair. No, that's fair.
Well, yeah, British is depot. And I suppose
Yeah,
most of the
like-
rest of the world, and depot is America. Because
Yeah,
you're
no,
different.
that's fair. Sorry, we're different.
You gotta change those letters around and stuff and take some out. It's like, what are you doing?
Hootenanny.
I don't know.
Our
This is
Caesar
what I
going
grew up with.
time traveling.
I don't know, man.
Sorry, I missed that, but it did sound like hootenanny.
Let's try again.
Enemy.
Hootenanny. Fairly certain it was hootenanny.
Hootenanny.
Yep, that was hootenanny. Okay.
Hootenanny. One and all.
Happy hootenanny. Hootenanny lady.
Put and there. Think it wants another one. Can't do it.
Well done.
Monks resolution for the new year.
Orb.
Orb. Just orb.
Just orb.
There are many things that the orb could represent.
Yeah. Yeah.
We leave those to your
So
It
imagination.
can be whatever you think it is.
And
And
for
more.
mugs to get chubby.
Hell yeah.
What was I drinking? Horseradish sauce.
What?
Yummy.
The quote was, "Sea is a bit like horse, in that if you put it in front of something, it is no longer that thing."
Sure.
Like, for example, horseradish is not a radish. Horse chestnut is not a chestnut. See, there's logic to it.
Yeah.
It is, but it sounds weird. Stop committing crimes. I can't.
Legally impossible.
What I do miss.
Yeah, it is amazing all the things these horses create. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, radishes and chestnuts. Who knew?
You can suck it.
Yeah, I agree
Hang on,
with
what?
that quote still. Yeah.
Okay, right, okay. Sorry, I thought we were talking about mogs.
No.
Also, yes,
No,
Christy,
you
I've
should
had
suck.
horseradish before. Yeah.
What? No, no.
I like horseradish.
The horseradish, specifically.
Yeah.
Healthcare. I know.
Mogs has killed Kira.
No, not Mox. Just Bear. Bear has killed me because Bear asked Popot what is Chris drinking, and the quote is, "This is the crack. We can put things in the crack." Oh man. Sorry.
Never apologize. Except for all the things you did.
Sorry for all the things I've done. I love all of these quotes. They're very good. Yeah.
MJ would heckle the shit out of Mal. If not
Oh,
trying to do
absolutely.
comedy.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great time for Theo Miles and Sloan. Bubbles whoop up funk and thwack.
That's just their adventures in a nutshell.
That's your next drawing prompt, Bear.
They're drawing.
Has anyone seen or heard of a film called Hundreds of Beavers?
No.
No.
I invite people
Why
to
are you
look up
bringing this up?
stills of that film and imagine what kind of film it is, and then I'll tell you what kind of film it is. Because you won't be able to tell.
Mm,
Like a trap.
mm.
It came out, I don't know if it came out last year or a couple of years ago or something. Relatively recent.
If you're talking about
Oh, there was a fact. Whoops.
Theo, Miles, and Sloan, Christy, they're Bears characters. And they are on Patreon, but there's also art of them and comics and stuff on like webtoons and Blue Sky and all like Bear posts stuff. Yeah.
Yep, it says a picture.
The comic.
Fact, pandas are losing their black eye patches and no one knows why. I think they're just forgetful. I'm very much enjoying these pictures of hundreds of beavers interspliced with pictures of Theo and Miles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just opened up my phone to look for the comic on webtoons and yeah, I love these images. It's very funny.
For the sake of stream people as a picture. Anyway,
yeah. Theo, Miles, and Sloan are all from the same thing, Christy. It's a
Yeah.
project Bear's doing called The Henchman's Guide. That they're writing. Not really a comic, more just drawings. Lots of drawings, but also gonna be writing, I believe.
Heck yeah. Oh yeah. Excellent.
But Bear does have a comic. Hang on.
The Unbreakable.
Yeah, also The Unbreakable, which is also
Yeah, that's the comic I was thinking of. That's the one on
Bear
web.
does have a comic, and also that other comic.
On the Rocks, which
Oh yeah.
I have a
yeah.
physical copy of.
Oh, hell yeah, excellent.
Which I do recommend because it's very nice.
You too can pick up a physical copy at.
You too can buy Bear's
yeah.
comic On the Rocks. It's about Selkies. Would highly recommend.
Oh,
It's
hell
good.
yeah, I love that. I want to buy it. Yeah.
I don't know if
That's
Bear still has it available, but
That's fair.
to get enough patrons, you'll get a Centaur comic too. Oh my god!
All the more reasons
Oh,
to
hell
all the more reasons to bump up my commission count this year.
Another reason to get a job for me. Actually,
Crossroad Art on Patreon.
Yeah. I am poor.
Hey Bear, do you want a PA?
But yeah, it's right next to my copy of Beyond the Fog Gate, which is a
Oh,
comic made
I
by
hear
this
that is
person
also very good.
called Crispy Parsnip.
I love that
Who can't
comic
help
as well.
but turn-
It is delightful.
This Crispy Parsnips person who apparently can't help but turn everything into Dark Souls. Anyway, Tranks.
Anyways, and that comic itself is definitely not about dark. No, it is not about Dark Souls.
Got paid
Great.
patrons press now. Oh no.
Oh,
Why
Well,
did your thoughts?
Patron stress. Oh no. Thoughts. This is a great time for
Thoughts?
thoughts. And
And prayers.
well, sometimes.
Mm.
That's fine. Don't worry about that.
But yeah, anyway, good comics by good people. 10 out of 10, go get them. If you don't
Yeah.
have them already.
Agreed.
Oh, can you learn about the beavers? Yes, sorry. I threw
Can't
hundreds
afford
of...
to post it for $10 rewards anymore. That's
Yes.
very fair. That's, yeah.
That's yeah.
Bear, there is a reason I don't do physical rewards anymore. Postage is a nightmare.
Yeah. Postage is bullshit.
Well, I don't think I really fixed that drop stitch, but
Postage is so fucking expensive now.
Well, postage costs really. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
awful.
£2.80 to send out those envelopes. Yeah.
Yes, it was £2.20 this time last year. It's gone up.
Yeah,
by
that's a
a
significant
third
increase.
in 1 year.
Mm.
And that for a post that still fucking hasn't arrived yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
How many of my
Well.
Christmas cards have arrived for people? I think
I
half.
still
not
don't got
gotten
it.
I think
I still
half
haven't
of
gotten it
them
either.
have. No, four of 10. So
Also, Bears. Yule card. I haven't gotten that either yet.
I got
Yeah.
not a Christmas card.
yes, you got a special one because you
Nice.
don't like Christmas.
Ah, humbug.
Excellent.
Yeah, when you're rich, you can do that, yeah. No, it's really genuinely
ditch is a mess.
insane.
We're just gonna move on.
Sometimes
Yeah,
you just
like-
gotta go, I'm missing a stitch. Oh well.
Yeah,
Well, with
they're like
knitting, that can sometimes result in the whole thing sort of
Oh, no,
pulling
Christy.
through.
for 5 stamps for international. I have to spend $9.50.
The Royal Mail has been sold to a Czech billionaire. Oh no. Oh no. That's
Yeah,
horrid.
The Royal Mail used to be
Yeah.
public owned, and then we had a long succession of governments who don't like public owned things, so they just sold them to everyone.
Yeah. That's what I saw her.
Hi, Sawyer!
That's
Hi,
a good way
Sawyer.
for things to get more expensive.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
You need a new reward for every second month. I'm wondering if it's a short
Mm.
story. Ooh, I'd love a short story.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
think
neat.
that sounds like a wonderful reward. Yeah,
And
absolutely.
it doesn't have to be long. Just a little short story.
A
And
little
if-
snippet.
like-
Yeah.
Maybe a little doodle with the short story. I don't know if that's too much work. That might be too much work, but it's a nice
Yeah, whatever
idea.
you feel, whatever you feel. But that sounds wonderful, honestly.
I love reading short stories. So
Theme.
That was another thing I was considering doing this year, was realizing I'm probably not going to actually draw all of these Outliers stories, maybe write them and like lightly illustrate them.
Hell yeah.
yay!
Yeah, do
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm fully
Yeah,
on board with it as well.
I mean that is a thing. I
Yeah.
follow a couple of artists who do that as well.
Short stories are so good. Yeah.
Yeah, bear, that'd be neat. I think it's great. I don't know what the other patrons will think, but I think it's good. Like to do
Word first,
illustration.
I think it's
Yay!
wonderful. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Short stories because attention span. Short stories are the best. I have the attention span of
It's gonna be our right
Exactly. Exactly. Yep. I feel that.
All right.
And
Yeah.
may it be better writing than what Miss is reading.
Yes, that's
I
our
mean,
goal.
the bar isn't that high then.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Oh, that was in Discord. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made a joke, but I need.
I do, yeah, but
There's
I was
a
looking in.
soundboard. Yeah.
I was looking in Twitch for
Yeah.
like who did Badum? Did it drop messages again for me? Or Twitch has been playing up.
No, that was the soundboard.
I am haunted by your incompetence. It keeps me up at night.
Thank you, Heimdall. Apparently Heimdall is haunted by my incompetence.
I mean, he's tough to please.
That's one way of saying it.
He's
First
always
bear.
going to be a critic.
Always yeet at ideas at me so I can enable you to do everything.
Yeah.
I love enabling people, except when it's Chris.
Fuck yeah.
You love enabling me to actually
Big
bloody
move.
finish something for once in my life.
I mean, I say that, but I also enable other things.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Also, just enabling you to do whatever the fuck you want. So I.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fucking my favorite Sloan drawing of the year. Fucking the teeth. I can't.
Oh, I love those teeth. Yes. Oh my
Fucking
god.
best teeth ever. Look at those heckin' chompers.
Yeah,
God,
this is-
everything about that drawing is perfect.
It really is. Set up your traditional art space. Hell yeah. People for Copex to paint this year. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. Hell
Cool
yeah.
crispy art.
Christy art.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always a delight.
Love that for you, Christy. Yeah. No, you.
Hope to also get do words. I hope I get to speak this year.
Mm,
No.
that's hard. It's very hard speaking words. They're difficult.
Yeah, but yeah, I hope I can get to do some traditional art this year as well. I don't do it often enough.
Yeah. I also
done
want
that
to
wrong.
kind of go back to my roots a little bit with traditional art.
Mm-hmm.
Start
Same.
working on drawing with like that more often. Yeah. I have not done it in a long time too, and I don't know if you probably have noticed. I don't know, but for like my last few digital drawings, last year, especially my character art for like Minerva and Matt
Mm-hmm.
and just and Max and just in general and stuff has been very rough and sketchy, and that's because I kind of went back on my roots with like drawing traditionally, but in a digital medium. Like I specifically looked for rough brushes and
Yeah.
didn't really color very well and just like sketched like I was
Mm.
actually sketching with a pen, and it felt really nice to go back and do that. So I want to do that more often.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also love that picture bear. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what I also want to do more is more of those kind of little drawings that I've been doing of. I mean, it's mostly been Pal so far.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
just
hell yeah.
little drawings. No background, just whatever, just a couple characters having fun. No, no big deal about it, and just
Yeah.
yoink characters from other people and just make them have shenanigans with my own characters.
Sketchbook diary type thing. Ooh.
Oh hell yeah.
I think Mog's
Yeah, I like
Bernard
that.
would get on like a house on fire.
Mox
I think
and Fernard
by
should
that
not
you
be
mean
in the
the
same
house
room
will
together.
actually be on fire.
Yeah.
I
Someone
don't
will
know
light the
what
house on
would
fire
happen
just to get
between
away
Mox
from
and
that.
Fernard, but I don't think anyone else should be there to witness it. uh, pushes Finn towards Mox.
So they can swing more.
Yeah. More swing.
Yeah, they're very wholesome. I love them. That Happy Finn is still such a delight. Yeah. Yeah, no, your secret's safe, Christy. It's fine. Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, now you tell me. Added a thing where you can change the size of these blocks so I don't have to make everything out of massive sofa cushions.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Time to remake everything.
Time to remake everything.
Redo literally everything.
Delete your arts.
All of this here, all of like this whole outcrop made of random rocks was because I couldn't do this.
Yes. Yeah, I know. You've been making do with what you had. Wow.
Do it all again.
Mm-hmm.
Start again.
Restart your island.
It's so neat now. The corners are slightly different, which is mildly annoying, but that's fine. Sorry. We also have a slight issue, which is that we have a floating table here that doesn't exist.
What?
I can't delete it or anything. It's just sort of there now.
Oh. Well, that seems Dark
I don't
Soulsy.
see a problem with that. Yeah, why not?
We're not.
Sure.
We're not. We're not in the Seath's library. What's it called? Duke's Archives. We're not there yet. There is in the Duke's Archives an unused door floating in the distance. But,
I love that.
Good.
I do love that.
Traditional sketchbook stuff's great, especially if you use a haggard old sketchbook. Something you don't feel precious about. That's the thing. That's always the thing with me.
Yeah.
You got physical stuff, it costs money, and you're like, don't want to use it.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for the tips. Flying Tiger. Not pushing Danish shops, what are you talking about?
I mean, I don't use my sketchbook as much. It's mostly just because I can't be precious with it, but I want to be.
That's fair.
It's like, okay, I want to do some cool art in my sketchbook, and every single time I'm just like, no, this isn't working. It's too small. I cannot do it. So I just usually end up building whatever the fuck. Which is great for when I'm like really stuck in thoughts and not trying to like do anything. Like, and I just do random doodle character designs or something like that. but it's not great for wanting me to get more serious with traditional art.
Yeah.
Swatch pages. This page is just splotches. I guess I could just doodle on this one.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Or use charcoal. I highly recommend using charcoal if you want to really get out of like being precious. Because I can't be precious with charcoal for the fucking life of me.
I do want to try
I
out.
I don't think
charcoal.
there's any way
Yeah.
of being precious with charcoal.
Exactly.
I think that's the idea. So yeah.
I do want to try out
Refuse.
charcoal and
Get
just
it.
get some stuff down. Yeah. That's fair, miss.
You refuse. You hate charcoal.
Also very fair.
But
What about chalk?
but have you considered though?
Charcoal pencil.
Yeah.
Charcoal pencils are already, they're like a lot more chunky, so. But don't get your hands as messy.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't mind messy like charcoal or graphite or drawing stuff. I'm used to like I'm one of those people that drags my hand across the paper whenever I write or draw and stuff. So I'm used to having very messy hands just by
Same.
default. Like for years and years and years. I always like the bottom half like that edge of my hand, big mess.
Yeah, I will be using a regular, just normal
Yeah.
ballpoint pen for like
Absolutely.
anything,
Yeah.
and still at the end of the day, I'll be like, "How did I
Yeah.
get pen marks there?"
Yeah.
Well,
It finds a way.
I
Absolutely.
just
Yeah.
made some D&D notes. Why
Yeah.
do I have pen marks all over my fucking hand?
Hell yeah. War paint. Yeah, drag it all over your face, pal. But that said, I can't stand the feeling of like lotion on my hands. I hate that kind of stuff on my hands. Like I am fine with charcoal, graphite, art, pen, whatever. I'm fine with that. Those are simple enough to either wash off or just wait for it to eventually fade over time, like pen marks and stuff. But yeah, I cannot stand lotion. I'm not sure about pastel. Yeah, that I might not be able to handle. I don't know about that. I have not tried pastel yet. But I have trouble with certain textures.
That's fair.
Mood.
Yeah. But that is also very fair. Very not liking messy hands at all. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I have no idea what I did to cock up that stitch that I dropped and tried to stitch back in, but you know.
Fiber arts.
Fiber arts, yeah.
It's it's weird because like I know enough about crochet where like if something goes wrong with crochet, I know how to like go back and fix it. But with knitting, it's really hard to like go back and fix it.
All the more reason to stick with crochet.
Yeah.
But I am bound and determined to learn how this works because I'm going to bake Christmas stockings. Damn it!
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
And yes, absolutely. Latex gloves are very helpful with drawing at times as well, or traditional art, or just dealing with sensory issues. Yeah, unless you have problems with latex gloves. But yeah, and also
unless you're allergic to the latex,
good.
in which case, rip.
Exactly. Yeah, rip.
Ripperoonie.
Yeah.
No, don't rip it.
Ragdoll loves
it's good.
circles.
We get a glimpse into reality for a moment.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, I've apparently been missing a lot of messages in Discord. Whoops. Everyone's posting cool stuff.
Yeah.
Christy's been murdering things. Good to know.
No, it's not murder.
Murder.
Christy has done a murder, but we're all covering for it.
It's watercolor. It's definitely watercolor.
Oh.
Also, yeah, I love that Theo art. Yeah, I love how you draw bodies, Bear. Just so much.
It's so good.
Yeah. It's so
Get
good.
all that squimsh.
Oh, the squimsh. I want to squimsh. Yes.
Is that picture public? Do you mind me sharing it in chat?
Yeah, it's I got it from the Blue Skis. So
Blue skis.
From the Blue Skis.
You have the link for the blue skis?
let me remember how.
Because then we can pay Bear an
an
exposure.
Hell yeah,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Blue Skis.
Blue skis.
Yes.
Blue skis for the booties.
But yeah, traditional art-wise, I'd love to try gouache paint. I don't know. Seems fun.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And I definitely don't say that because this year I've really been looking at shots from a person who works a lot with gouache and watercolors. Yeah. But I can't do watercolor. I fucking
Yeah, mood.
Yeah.
it frustrates me to no end. It's
Yeah.
And there for a little bit of context, I've been crocheting since like high school, which is God like 15 years ago. Don't think about it too much.
Yeah.
But I've been picking up knitting because it's like my grandma used to make these Christmas stockings for everyone in the family, and can't anymore. So it's like cool. Of the grandchildren, I'm really the only one that does yarn art stuff. So it's like, I guess I'm gonna fucking learn to knit. So I'm gonna fucking learn to knit.
I can understand that. Yeah. I also and a little bit a couple more things that I kind of want to do, or I do want to do this year or in the future is one. I always say that I for a while I've wanted to, like, this is going back to a bit of the previous discussion a little bit. I always wanted to get better at coloring because I am not good with color. That's the reason why I haven't finished my collab with Cheeb yet, because I am not good with color. I'm gonna finish that collab, by the way. I will. I'm gonna start working on it after after the stream is over today. But I decided that I want to go back to, in addition to drawing like traditionally and with my traditional style and stuff. I do kind of want to go back to my roots again and draw in like black and white and grays and monochrome and stuff, because I really enjoyed doing that when I was a teenager and young adult, and I really want to do that again. It's really fun. I enjoy inking. I enjoy shading. I enjoy just drawing with a pen and being messy and not worrying about color. Also, another thing as well is that my mother for a long time had been the fiber arts person of the family. She would sew things like she had so many cross stitches, and she would also crochet things for people all the time. She would every time one of her coworkers was having a baby, or anytime one of our family members was having a baby or something, she would crochet a baby blanket for them every year, all the time. And she would just make things all the time. And she has she passed away several years ago, and still recovering from that a bit. But a part of me does, like, I remember sitting with her when I was a kid and learning how to sew. Not learning how to crochet, but I was learning how to sew, and I enjoyed it a lot. And I do want to, like, pick up sewing again. And a part of me also does want to learn how to crochet. That's something that I also want to look into this year and in the future.
Yeah.
The
That's also
hardest
fun.
part of crochet is that first damn line.
Yeah. Yeah, I will need to study the
Because
tutorial videos many,
everything is
many
everywhere,
times.
and it's like, where are the loops? Which direction is
Yeah.
this going?
Yeah, like she
There's
made it
nothing.
look so freaking easy. She would just
They always do.
go through a line so quickly. She had so much practice with it, and just yeah.
Well, another
Anyway, I'm
thing.
gonna stop talking now. I got emotional.
That's
Sorry.
fair. Yeah, another thing I'd like to do this year is
Yeah.
maybe on the morning streams, maybe like designing and crocheting some stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have no idea if I'll be able to communicate any of the ideas of what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Still sounds wonderful.
Fabrics at thrift stores. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
I feel very self-conscious about doing streams on crocheting because I've been crocheting for just over a year. And there's a lot I don't know. So I don't want to be like, hey guys, welcome to my expert crochet tutorial.
Oh,
Start with a magic
speaking of
circle and
magic
black yarn.
circles, because I don't know.
Magic
Welcome
circle
to
and black
Cheats
yarn.
on a random short. There was
Hell yeah.
Random
there were
tangents?
these shorts I saw of people who were like making cute little kind of like crocheted stuffies. Very cute. And they'd like have like degrees of how much of a beginner in crochet you are. So they'd have like little pre-done magic rings. I don't know the terminology. Magic circles. So that people can really just get in whatever level they are. I think they're called woobles.
Oh, I've seen those. Yeah, I've seen like the commercials of that, or people on like TikTok and shorts and stuff talking about that. Yeah.
Woobles are great.
Woobles.
We have a review in chat. Woobles are great.
Yeah.
And they look very cute, so in case
The part you put with the magic circle and black yarn, that's like one fear.
Woobles.
Legitimately, one of the things I made at the beginning of the year, which I also forgot about, I made a crochet advent calendar leading up to my mum's birthday.
Oh, nice.
And
yeah, those things.
I made, and there were lots of tiny little crochet things, and I made some magpies because she likes magpies. And
that's cute.
the pattern for the wings legitimately started with a magic ring of 4 in black, then crochet 4 single crochet in black.
What?
And it's like,
oh, you couldn't see shit, could you?
My hands and eyes did not like me for that, and I made 2 of them.
Oh dear.
That's 4 wings.
Yeah,
you did it.
I posted a little weekend get together with the scout troop I was working with, because there were some kids who wanted to work on a fiber arts badge, and it's like, well, it doesn't specify what fiber art you do, and I know how to crochet pretty well, so bring your own yarn for a big project. I will have throwaway yarn for a small project, and let's learn. And their leaders were there too, and were very bad at it. So it was very funny to see these like 60-year-old ladies like try to make a little circle scrubby, and it looks more like a golf club cap. And it's like, well, you've made something. Congratulations. And one of the little girls just picked up some scrap yarn in the box that was black, and I was like, oh no. You are not making your first project with black yarn. That's going to go badly.
Yeah. And yet, same Christy. I remember. Lots of kits like that, quote unquote, or designs like that. It's just paper with the X's and pluses and yeah. I love that fairy. Yeah, thankfully I had my mom to show me what to do with like what the X's meant, what the pluses meant, and like and other symbols as well. There were more symbols, but yeah, just things like that. Oh hell yeah, miss. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, my my mum got a book about that for Christmas.
A street crochet?
Very cool.
I've used a tapestry needle while doing crochet. Oh, that. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense that you'd call that tapestry crochet. Because you are literally crocheting together something that looks like a tapestry.
Yeah.
I don't know why my brain wasn't able to put that together.
That's fair, no worries.
Happy Berry Crochet? Look that up.
Happy Berry Crochet. Okay, I am looking that up right now. Thank you, Fairy. Appreciate it.
I mean, also just in general, Ravelry also has a lot of free patterns that you could just pick up and use.
I watch a lot of
I have collected
knots.
many. There's one that I actually have used. I've got an experiment floating around that I work on off and on. I took a very simple shawl pattern and I went, I wonder if I can crochet left-handed. And the answer is yes, but my stitches are large.
Do you know, I started doing that because I was annoyed at how
whale.
There is a whale in there, Miss. Yes.
Yes, there is. Yep.
What was I doing? It was something to do with the fact that, like, because most of the things I make work in the spiral, but occasionally if you want to make a corner in that, you have to sort of go back and forth and then start working in the spiral again, so you sort of make a joint. And the texture's completely different because you have to, in order to go back and forth, you stitch all the way up to the end and then you single crochet, turn the piece around and then go back. So you're sort of seeing the back of half of the rows if you work flat. Yeah. And I thought, instead of like just turning, why don't you just crochet with your other hand back the other way?
Yeah, that's sort of what I did as well, because with this shawl pattern, it's in the US the stitches are called double crochets. I think it's called something else in Europe because I learned that the hard way, that not everyone uses the same names for the stitches, and I was like, oh boy. But it's a lot of double crochets and chaining, and when you're on one line it's facing one way and on the next line it's facing the other way, and I was like, wonder if I can get them all to face the same way. And the answer is yes, but I can tell which lines are which because of the stitch sizes.
That's fair.
Oh no, Christy.
That's fair. Yeah. Sounds like quite the experience, Christy. Subscribe to both Ravelry and Happy Berry Crochet. Okay. I will look them up later.
I also recommend Complicated Knots. You do a lot of fun stuff.
Complicated Knots. Excellent. Okay.
They're working their way through all of the original 151 Pokemon at the moment in crochet.
Oh, nice. Excellent. Thank you. And yeah, I don't know how true this is. I remember my sister talking about it because she did try to learn crochet from our mother. I couldn't do it, but she did pick up knitting quickly. And I remember her mentioning that it was because it was just easier for her because she's right-handed. Meanwhile, crocheting was easier for our mother because she was left-handed. But I don't know how true that is because I haven't done either. So
I don't really, because like crochet is a
I
little
don't
weird
know.
because like usually when you're
Yeah.
thinking like, oh, I'm right-handed, so that means that my right hand is controlling most of the stuff. But like
Yeah.
I crochet right-handed, and usually the only thing my right hand is doing is holding the hook. My left hand is doing most of the manipulation of the yarn.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, most of the movement.
I don't know.
For me, most of the movement comes from the left hand, which is
That
why
might be why, because when I think about movement and stuff, and I do like to control, like it makes sense to want to have your dominant hand be the one that's doing most of the movement. So that does kind of make sense a bit. Yeah, that you would want.
But like I
If
said,
you're
I've
doing it with
also
your left
crocheted
hand.
quote unquote
Yeah.
left-handed,
Mm-hmm.
where my left
Yeah.
hand is holding the
Yes.
hook and my right hand is doing
So
the
your
manipulation.
right hand, so you're doing the opposite. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
But also, there's a lot of but alsos in this conversation.
Yeah.
That's
but also.
that's the thing I've always been confused about with guitars. And it's like, oh, you got to have a right-handed guitar so that your left hand can do all of the fretting. But if you have if you're
Yeah.
left-handed, you have a right-handed you have a left-handed guitar, so your right hand can do all the fretting. And it's like your dominant hand when you're playing the guitar is doing bugger all.
Yeah.
And I don't understand this. I've learned it that way around, so I can't experiment. But
Yeah, that I couldn't explain because I don't do guitar. I do know, however, that when it comes to archery, it's less hand dominance and more eye dominance.
oh,
Yeah.
Because it's which eye do you typically use for focusing?
can't remember. One of my eyes is messed up. Can't remember which.
Oh no, Christy. Oh dear.
I mean, maybe that helps.
I hope it helps. I don't know. Yeah.
That makes me think of was it Skyward Sword? Zelda?
It's Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess,
And
yes.
it's making me think of that as well. Fun fact about Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess, in case people don't know this. And fun fact about Zelda in general. At least I think we're thinking about the same thing. But let's see.
Probably, yeah.
In general, Link is left-handed in most Legend of Zelda games. And that was true for Twilight Princess as well, but only in the GameCube version. But that game was also out for Wii as well as GameCube. And for the Wii version, they figured most people are right-handed, and it would be easier for them. Like, screw left-handed people, I guess, because they didn't make this an option for left-handed people, which is wild to me that they just, because they had the original game in the GameCube. They could have just made it like an option where you can swap, whatever. Anyway, they decided to mirror the entire game to make Link right-handed, so it'd be easier for people with a Wii remote who are right-handed to play the game. And it was a wild decision that they made, and it also messed with me for years playing the game, because I played the game once on the GameCube version, because it was before we managed to actually finally find a Wii. It was back when Wii was like so fucking hard to find, the console. And we borrowed the GameCube version of the game so I could play it. And then, so like that was the first one I played, and I only played it once and beat the game. And then we eventually found a Wii and got the Wii game, and I played that one like 5 times and beat it like 5 times, and every single time my mental map was still the GameCube version, so I was getting lost constantly. I kept thinking like, oh, I have to go right. No, I have to go left. It's just constantly. I was so lost. But yeah, they mirrored the entire game.
Yeah, it's still wild to me that they did that, because
Yeah,
like you could have just
they
mirrored Link, but no, they just
could
did
have just
everything.
mirrored Link. Yeah, could have just mirrored Link. Also, could have had it as an option where, like, if you're left-handed, you can play with the original left-handed Link, and if you're right-handed, you can swap him and play with right-handed Link. No, they just mirrored the entire game and made it so it wasn't an option. You just had to play it that way. Yeah. Yeah, let lefties play. God. Yeah. But yeah, that I also remembered that game when you mentioned the mirrored video. I think that's what you were talking about, Chris, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Good.
I like it when other people know what I'm talking about and then take over the story because they're much better at telling stories than me.
No, yeah. No.
What does the pink fan
Oh God,
represent?
yeah.
It represents my longing for the ice cream that I ate as a child. Because regardless of how much ice cream I have now, it's never the same. It's never as good. Oh, there's an ice cream van. Maybe I should have used that. See,
Perfect
it's not real ice cream. It's part of its theming.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah. But it's like a metaphor.
The unintentional comedic timing.
I am now reminded, though, isn't there a section in this island or map where there was a bike or vehicle of some kind that was blocked in by a truck or something, and we were talking about it being like a very messy divorce?
Was it by the pub, maybe?
I think it was by the pub. Yeah. And it was so funny. I was just reminded of that. I don't know why.
I can't remember.
But yeah. I do remember someone had locked someone in.
Oh, it could be anywhere.
Yeah, it could be anywhere, honestly.
Go look for it.
I'm gonna look for it.
No, he is looking for it.
A lot of bikes is the thing. There's a lot of bikes.
We're
Do you like
looking
bikes?
for one specific one.
Is it any of these ones?
I think it was near the pub. Yeah.
Look for a fan.
Oh, they ring.
Yeah, for a van.
That might be easier than looking for a bike.
What happened with all those bikes? Why are they there?
I think there was a bike thief,
There's
right?
so many bikes.
I think that was the story with that. There's a bike thief. So it comes keeping chickens.
It's okay.
I want to know
this
that.
will be the rest of the stream.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's alright.
It just made me smile remembering that happened.
Remember, everyone.
Remember.
Capra Demon is evil.
Yeah.
Capra Demon.
Yo, I love that Capra Demon. Yeah.
Did I put down a sheep for Taurus Demon? Hang on.
Did he make him any bigger?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
Ooh.
if this game gave me control over scale, a lot of this would be different.
But you learn that you can kind of control the blocks anyway. Can you control anything else?
Apparently. I had no idea. Was there like a symbol for the fact that I could do that? Yes, there's like this, like scaling thing. So I can look out for that. The eyedropper is, I can change colours, which is also new. And why all the buildings are now white. They didn't
Yeah.
used to be. Yep. Tawny Hawks Pro Spark. Skate Park.
Tawny.
Tawny.
Oh yes.
Tawny Hawks Pro
Tawny
Skate Park 4.
Hawks. Love that. Excellent.
And
Perfect. No notes.
there's Tawny Hawk himself.
Yeah.
Wait, can I colour in? I can't colour the sheep. Boo.
Ah,
Ooh.
boo.
No, we know that that's 20.
We know.
We know.
Yeah.
And this of course was the small town of Solaire. Solaire.
So
Which is
yeah.
why there's so many lights.
Mm.
Grossly incandescent.
Oh, grossly incandescent.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And now we have the Hellkite Drake blimp and hot air ballooning spot. For your pleasure. And also the the rabbit crevasse. I don't quite know why that exists.
It's in place of all the rats.
Yeah, those 3 rats.
Those 3 rats. Yeah.
Those 3 rats.
I mean, this is what bunnies do though. They multiply like crazy.
Fair.
They're everywhere.
But yeah, and this is Black Knight Station. The only station available with a ghostly floating table. Because end of sentence.
Because why not?
There's not really much to sort of drive through, but we can give it a try.
Yeah. Let's drive through. And yeah, that's totally fair fairy. Yeah.
Yeah. We made those bells play the music of Bone Trousel.
Yeah.
Whee! Right, let's hope I haven't messed something up and we derail at some point. Let's also try and
Fingers
remember what
crossed.
way I need to go. I need to go up there, which involves going back there. That's fine. We can turn around. Take a little rest stop at Bonfire Hotel. Anyway, while I'm doing this trip, any last hopes and resolutions? Oh, I need to put a bumper there, don't I?
See?
That's what I need to do. Yes, hopes, thoughts, resolutions, revelations.
What's that first?
Black holes and revelations. Anyone?
Uh,
Hopes for the year. Desires.
Oops.
Things
I
you're
get
excited
another
to...
frozen colleague.
I am glad last year that I decided to reach out to my doctor's office and start seeing a therapist and such, and I do think it has been helping, and like increasing and actually taking my antidepressant and stuff like that. I feel like that has been helping a lot, and I am hoping that it will continue to help in the new year, and that I will be able to finally move past some stuff that I've been struggling with for a long time. And I also am hoping to finally finish the Malazan Book of the Fallen after close to 20 years of reading it.
Well, you've done like the equivalent of one of those
I
incredibly
have
thick
done the
books.
equivalent of one entire book in like a little more than a month, and I
Yeah.
think that if I keep this up, I could finish it. Yeah.
You got this. Also very proud of you.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, genuinely fantastic.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, Polly Pockets are great, Fairy. I had those too when I was a kid. Yeah. And yeah, not yeah, be with friends again, take care of health, absolutely, yeah. Big agree, big agree, Christy. Yeah. Is everything okay?
Turntable's not working. Ooh.
Oh.
It's borked. It's borked.
Oh no,
Oh no.
it's broken. Oh no.
Restart the entire project.
Yes. Let's
Nope.
fix.
Ooh. We try again.
Table there.
Yeah, because I need to turn around.
Do. Yeah.
Off we go. Again, for the 6th or 7th time.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Perfect.
Going on a road trip.
On a track trip. Right, do you work? Okay. Can we all move here? Not if I'm still in charge of city planning. That's probably a bad idea. No, it doesn't want to let me off. Why is it there? Why is it booked there? And then it just spun me around. Like a record, baby.
Spin me right round, baby, right round. Baby, round, 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 round. But also, yeah, I'd like to move here too. Even with the broken turntable. What is it?
Ragdoll. Final thoughts.
Yes. What am I doing?
Final thoughts.
Thinking.
I need more final thoughts to pad out this bit where everything's breaking.
Last year, this year.
I mean, I'm just trying to get around the line I'm on so that I can hopefully, in the next line, make the messed up stitch look better.
Hell yeah. Sounds great. And I believe in you.
Hell yeah. Look at that train go.
Finagle. That's a nice word.
Easy
Right.
word.
Can we leave? Yes, we can leave. Okay. Just took destroying the track and putting it back. Now I've got to remember to take the right turning.
You did not.
Chris, I don't think you should quit your job and become a train conductor.
Me neither.
No, yeah. I love
Why you
hearing your comments and then seeing on a delay, like, what happened? Hell yeah.
It's fine. Hopefully this works. Hopefully I haven't messed up any track between here and where I want to go. Okay, that's nice. That works.
Hopes and
Hi,
prayers.
seagulls. Hopes and prayers. We're in the skate park.
Yeah.
Conductor said, hopefully this will work. Moments before
Yeah. That's exactly what you want your conductor to
The
say.
drive-
What you
the
want
drive-
to hear your conductor say. Yeah.
We're going on hopes and prayers, everyone.
Hopes and prayers, everybody.
Give me a sec.
Oh no.
Have you talked to your god recently? You probably should.
The driver was heard saying,
Yeah.
let me try something. Moments before the accident.
Or oh, that's not right.
What does this button do?
I mean, the worst thing you can hear an IT professional say is, "Oh, that's interesting."
That's interesting. Yeah.
An announcement was heard over the tannoy saying, can anyone drive a train?
Oh dear.
Look, we're coming in through the balloons. Finally. There we go. Now we're here with the... This is supposed to be a statue of a woman. This is the closest I could find.
Oh hell yeah. It's perfect.
Woman holding baby, also known as an elephant.
Yes.
An elephant.
An elephant. Okay, make sure I take the right turning here, otherwise we plummet off a cliff.
She is beautiful.
Okay, the terrain's a bit weird here. Well, we're by the ice cream truck, everyone. They want ice cream? Ice cream.
Yay, ice cream. I want chocolate.
Chocolate ice cream, coming up. Well, we're never going to get to Black Knight Station. That's fine. Don't know what happened here. Something happened here. Oh well.
Was it too steep of an angle, or?
Well, it's the only angle you can build
No.
on track in this game. So
Yeah. No. Maybe erase the track and put it again, like
possibly
maybe a reboot or something. Like
No,
with
then
the turntable.
But then I'd need to drive all the way back here, and we are running
True.
out of time.
Yeah.
So for
fair.
now, we're coming into the station. Oh, there we go. Oh, we've arrived, everybody, at the station. Isn't it lovely? Look at the floating table. Oh,
Yeah,
brilliant
very
times.
lovely.
And look, there's a balloon and
table is
some
haunted.
youths.
I don't trust those youths.
How festive. Youths
Yes,
known
very
obviously
festive.
for their famous levitation tricks.
Yes.
But yee, this was a chill. Thanks for chatting, everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
Chill times. And may it
Right.
stay that way.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Look, if the last thing of last year and the first stream of this year was anything to go by, all of the things I want to do are not going to go to plan, and I'm going to panic. So,
But it will be a
I'm
hell of a year
prepared.
regardless.
Hell yeah. That's what
Yeah.
we're here for.
Yeah. Thank you for the past year and for the future year, and just thank you all
thank you all.
for everything.
It was lovely. I didn't really
Mm.
actually talk about anything I was going to do because I was focused on trying to work out how the game works. Apologies about that.
That's fair. No worries.
I mean, you still
You
have
can.
a little bit of time. Go on.
You still have a little bit of time, and you can also talk about it in the future as well if you want.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably make
What are you
a
gonna
Patreon
do this
post
year,
about it. I had stuff,
aside from the things that you've already mentioned?
lots of little things. I keep
What
getting
are
bogged.
our goals?
I keep getting bogged down in the idea of doing one, like a big project. This year I'm going to make a graphic novel. This year I'm going to make a game or whatever. And it's just like, that's not where I find enthusiasm. I find enthusiasm by doing lots and lots and lots of little stupid things. So I'm going to do lots and
Yeah.
lots and lots and lots of
Also-
little stupid things.
Hell yeah!
That's my goal.
Fully encouraging
Yay for
that
being
and supporting
stupid.
that idea, and love that. And also, that also reminded me of an idea that Bear had mentioned in the past, and I don't know if it was mentioned on the mainstream, but it was mentioned during the morning stream. Apparently, New Year's bingo is a thing. Where you
Oh
can
yeah,
just
New Year
make a
bingo.
bingo card of your resolutions and stuff. And that sounds very
Bingo.
fun, and I want to do that. Yeah. And that
Bingoify
sounds
your
like it could be a good thing
resolutions.
for if you want to do like lots of silly little things. Make a bingo card of silly little things.
Everyone suggests things for on other people's bingo cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we still trying to win first? Because otherwise you just put things on there like, hey, Cheeb, on your card, can you put lick a hamster?
It's not about winning.
Just
But
saying.
also, there is also a thing called blackout bingo where you do everything on the board.
If it's
Try for
about
that.
winning, I just say, Chris, finish a project.
Just middle
About
square, chaos chess.
Dead
It's
Island
the opposite
Chess.
for free space.
Asterisk chaos chess. Asterisk Dead Island highlights.
That's next video, Dead Island highlights, and then something about
Hell
hedgehogs.
yeah, excellent. Very excited.
Hoping for a video a month. That's the goal. And actually like timetabling work time properly so that I actually get things done, a variety of things done. And commissions to the point where I'm actually like, you know, making money.
Yeah.
I always feel bad complaining about money because a lot of you support me on Patreon, and I feel like I'm just sitting there going, I don't have money. Meanwhile, you're all giving me money.
You could still fucking complain. It's okay.
Yes, we look down our noses from our monocle saying, you're complaining again.
The monocles that I definitely have money for.
Yeah.
I have the three goals with the monies, which is to get a new computer, save up to meet more friends in real life, and also support people with buying commissions and Patreon and stuff. They're the three things I want to do.
I agree with those goals. Yes.
If you're getting a new computer, the trip may have to wait a while.
Yeah, that's the most expensive one, actually. I literally, looking at a computer that I think would last me a non-trivial amount of time, would cost more than I spent going to the Netherlands and visiting friends last year.
Yeah.
Which is absurd, but
priorities are important, and you do what you have to do. Honestly.
So what I just need, all I need to do is visit friends and steal their computer. Then I'd win.
Yes. Win-win.
Hands
Yes.
off my computer.
You have a very
Hey,
nice
you just saw a photo of Dark's setup, so
You did recently share your new setup. You have a very nice new monitor.
I'll be perfectly honest. I think a train to where
that one's kind of meh.
A train from where I live to where you live is probably more expensive than getting the train to Cheap. Cross-country trains in Britain are expensive.
That is wild.
Makes no sense. I know, right?
No, it does not make any sense.
It's like someone sold all the infrastructure to greedy people.
I know. It's almost like somebody looked at capitalism and when this improves things when there's competition. Let's just sell all the things that can't possibly have competition, like trains.
Yeah.
And on that note, this year we will be angry at rich people.
Have a good year, everyone.
Have a lovely year.
Hope you can find all your Polly Pockets, Fairy, or
hope
they're around somewhere. And wishing everybody well. Thanks for everything.
Yes.
Happy New Year. We're doomed.
We've got each other, Bear. We've got each other. We can huddle around each other for warmth.
But we're doomed together.
Lick some hamsters, everybody.
Yeah.
Have a good one. I'll be back tomorrow morning to doodle comics. Have a good.
Sounds good. Have a good one.
Have a great year, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.